Look, man, if I'm being honest, I think the biggest factor that plays a role into people like, not people, but just me and my growth over time from 17 to where am I at, 26 now, just not giving a fuck what people think. Yeah, not caring what people think has just played a huge role in how I feel, how I grow, my decisions I make. I really just really don't care for no one. And it brings me back to like a time like when I realized like I'm not somebody who really cares about a lot of people. I care about the ones that are close to me a lot. But people who are just really like bystanders and outsiders, I don't care too much for them. Their opinions. I can look, I can observe their opinions and see what they have to say. But I never really like gave too much of a fuck like what they really think. Like it's just for observation to see how the human mind works and what they think. But it's not really too. It's not. It's just for learning more than just bringing like emotions out. And when I say care, it's more about can someone's opinion have an emotional effect on me? And no, it can't. I think like if you're a guy, girl, woman trying to be successful in this world, you really have to not give a fuck what people think and just do what you want to do the way you want to do it. And trust me, as long as it's not something negative to yourself, like holding you down or abusive to yourself, and you're doing it in that manner, you'll be fine. You'll do good. Just to stay consistent, man. I don't want to deter from like, the topic, but I really just never really cared. I remember like when I first got into business, like trying to learn how to do businesses and try different businesses. I think one of the first businesses I got into was like an opportunity to help other people make money. And I know I made a video yesterday of how to make money, but if I'm really being honest, I don't give a fuck if you make money or not. Like if you're a follower of me, I don't give a fuck if you make money. Like I'm somebody who's just like either want to do it or you don't want to do it. If you don't want to do it, I don't care. If you do want to do it, I don't care. But if you want some help, I'll help you. But it's not like I have an emotional attachment to the people who want to do something or don't want to do something. It's just I'm open to giving you help if you ask for it because I'm just that guy for real. But like, I remember I got into a business before and it was like kind of like network marketing and almost like helping people make money. And I realized like you had to be you had to make a true connection with the person that you wanted to help. And if you didn't have that ability to do that, you were more than likely not going to make any money in that business because it was a lot of making connections, putting them onto opportunities, building a relationship with this person in a way where if they don't grow, you don't grow. And I began to like work so hard on trying to help someone else grow who really didn't want to grow, and I realized I was wasting so much time. And the reason I was wasting so much time is because I cared so much, put too much effort into this other person, invested my time in trying to help someone else grow so I can grow. And then I became like almost addicted or attached to like trying to help these people, and I realized these people really didn't want it for themselves because they weren't achieving much, no matter how hard I put into towards them. I realized like, man, after a while, you got to get a little selfish. You got to make decisions that you know for yourself. Can't be always for the benefit of others. Even though it's always good to help people and be a good person, but when it comes to this life, this world will eat you the fuck up, and you can't be straggling around trying to care for people who don't even care about themselves. So number one, you gotta make your decisions a priority, and it can't be always for the benefit of others. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like that's one of the reasons. Like I remember that was one of my first businesses, and I did learn a lot of things from this business, but I never was really successful in this business because the it was a risk to have a care to want to help these people grow who don't really want to grow, and that's how I feel now. Like even like with some of my friends, I care. I want them to be successful and everything, but if they don't want to do nothing, I can't force them to do shit. Like they gotta want it for themselves for real. And I swear, like they could watch this video. Like they know who I am. Like I could get on the phone, talk money, talk business, and see if they're interested in it for real. And I used to do that for a long time. Like try to put people on, put me on, because I care about them so much. But then nobody really wants to do shit for themselves. And then what I realized is I wasted a lot of time doing that. And I feel like the best thing you could do is be a little selfish. Be a little selfish for yourself and make yourself grow. And then the people around you will watch. Some will follow, some won't follow. By the day, who gives a fuck? That's their life. You have your life. You have the people that you really need to take care of, And honestly, we all like think of us as the main character, but everybody is almost like the main character in their own world, and we're just like outsiders to them. So they have their own feelings, you have your own feelings. So at the end of the day, you gotta take care of yourself and take care of the ones that you need to take care of. So you can't be all caring and attached to people and just wanting everyone to grow and play this role. Like even a lot of business gurus like who sell a bunch of courses on the internet, like they're always selling shit and like way like, oh, I want to see my subscribers make a bunch of money, blah blah blah. I want to be the coach. Or I love all these guys. When in reality, they just want to make money. They want to make money off you guys. I'll be honest. If I ever decided to sell a course or something like that, or sell some sort of education, I'm straight the fuck up. I'll sell you this shit, this information. That's what I'm doing. But I don't give a fuck if you're successful or not, because I know people like to bullshit. I'll give you the information you need, but I'm not gonna give you the motivation to get your shit done. If you don't want to fucking do it, that's on you. You're a bullshitter. That's how I feel. Like, but I do believe, like, it's good to help people, but you can't help people to the extent where you have to genuinely care whether or not they're successful or not, because of the fact that it will hold you back from doing what you need to do. People don't care about themselves a lot. As much as they should, they don't really care about themselves. And they expect everyone else around them to push them forward and get them going. But as a grown ass man in this world, I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't either. That's just my advice. This is my point of view. Like, I don't give a fuck. Someone can, someone can fucking fail, be homeless. I like to listen to the story. I like to observe why, so I can prevent that from happening to my life, or maybe somebody else that's important down my line, maybe my kids in my future, from happening to them. I always listen. I love to listen to the stories. I love to listen to the perspectives of people. But I can't get emotional and sad and want to cry because of their situation, because even if they're struggling, is because people be bullshit, and this is a world where we can't, and like it's almost as if like if these people weren't like this, there wouldn't be these people like this. Like it's always going to be a imbalance. There's never going to be this. It's always going to be this. It's like, okay, these people are not doing the best. They need to, maybe they can make more money, do more things. I'll tell you one thing: when a poor person becomes rich, someone else is becoming poor. That's just how it is. Some This is an ecosystem. We take. We're not. We can't like. This is not. There's not unlimited. There's no unlimited amount of resources for everyone. Whenever someone rises up, someone else is coming down. That's just how it is. Every. There's never going to be this. Everyone's rising up. Someone always has to be torn down for someone to rise up. That's just how this world works. So, I want us all to just. We have to get out of our feelings and remove that emotional attachment to people. It's just not good for you, especially strangers and their fucking opinions. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I just don't really care like emotionally about people, but I care from a perspective like I want to learn from these people, learn from their situations. It's for education, but never emotionally. Never emotionally attached to people's like their bads and their goods in their life. It's inspirational for me when I see people doing good because it inspires me. I guess maybe that's a little bit of emotion, but I want to learn from them at the end of the day. It's like the inspiration drives me to want to learn more. I see somebody making a bunch of money doing this. Oh, let me see how they're doing it. Show me, teach me. But I'm not like, I don't let the emotions get involved where it's like, oh, I'm jealous that they're making money. I don't give a fuck. I want to make something now. My turn. That's how I feel. My turn. Like, I'm not about to sit here and be pissed and oh, damn, dude's doing good. Nah, I want to learn. Teach me. Show me. Connect with me. That's how I feel. Show me the opportunity. Oh, you making money from this business? Oh, damn, how does this work? Even if I don't want to do it, I want to see how it works because maybe I can take from what they're doing and implement it to what I got going on. Man. Oof. Another reason I don't care about what people think is like, man, we all got some shames. We all like just done things embarrassment. You can find fucking videos about of me embarrassment. You probably can look on the internet and just see things I failed at in the past. And I don't give a fuck. Who cares, man? Next journey, I'm on. You can probably see the business I have currently. It might look a little funny, might be interesting. This is just what we do. We do what we need to do. And some people might be embarrassed if they did something like that. Oh, I don't want to be on the internet promoting a business like this, or I don't want to be internet with my face like this. I don't want to be talking at a camera. Like, I don't want to be yelling while I'm playing the video games. I don't want to be fucking cursing. I don't want to take these type of photos. Or I don't want to put these things on my story. Like, a lot of people just care too much, and it prevents them from doing anything. Yo, some people have the greatest business ideas I've heard. Nobody fucking knows about it, so they can't make any money from it. Why does nobody know about it? Because they haven't taken initiative. Haven't they took initiatives? Because they care too much about what people think. So it slows them down. Slows them down, down, down. They don't get nothing started. Why? Because they care too much about what people think. Their emotions are involved. They don't know how to detach themselves. It's just a cycle, man. Just giving too much of a fuck. Giving too much of a fuck what people think is going to prevent you, going to have you here achieving nothing, or just being a basic employee, just being a system like everybody else. You're gonna be just like everybody else, watching fucking TikToks, going to work, coming back from work. And there's nothing wrong with just having a job, because without those people who work those jobs, there wouldn't be people like me who can work in the way I work as a business owner. So we need those people. I don't shit on them, but if that's not what you want, then you shouldn't be having a certain behavior. Maybe that's why you stuck to this video this fucking long. I've talked about it for like 11 minutes. I think about it. Can't be caring what people fucking think. And can't be caring. Little rant, man. Those are the reasons why I really don't give a fuck what nobody says. Like, I got my own. This is just me. Man, it's me, man. Living outside the country. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, Colombia's dangerous. Oh, what about your family? Oh, man. What about your friends? The women there are probably just gonna try to use you. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I make my own decisions. I enjoy myself for being able to make my own decisions. I'm big on just having my control of everything. So, in order to have that control, also you got to be in this mindset like, can't give a fuck, cannot give a fuck. Giving a fuck also can ruin your business. Let's say you got a bad employee, ooh, terrible employee, fucking up your business, and you just want to fire them, get rid of them. But then they're like, oh no, my family's sick. I need this job, really need this job, and you keep them. And they fuck up again, and now your business failed. You lose a big client, all because you got emotionally attached to a fucking employee that was fucking up in the first place. You knew that. It's just your fault. I can't be like this. I can't experience like this. I have to be somebody who just can't be too emotionally attached to things. That's just me. Maybe this works for the men. Maybe this wouldn't work for women. Who knows? But if you are a woman, you probably a business owner. You probably got a little bit more masculine energy in you. Maybe you should try becoming less emotionally attached to things. It's gonna fuck up a lot of your decision making. It's gonna prevent you from doing a lot. A lot can be ruined from having too much emotional attachment. But then having emotional attachment can be good sometimes too. At the end of the day, look, emotional attachment is part of the form of motivation to want to get things done. It's like when you think of a successful life, you become emotionally driven to get things done at the same time. So emotional attachment can work in your favor. But there's just so much negativity in this world, more than there is positivity, that we see especially and that we react to, that it's just a risk that isn't worth it. So yeah, this is why I do not give a fuck about what nobody thinks.